Social media has taken over our lives, so much so that it has been ingrained in our processes for the last decade or so. It has become harder and harder to operate without social media to the point where it seeps into our creative processes.
So when I first started, I'd say that I felt that I was ran by the platforms. I'm focusing on more the process now rather than like the actual end product. I find if you focus on the end product, then the platform runs you. But if you really enjoy the process that goes behind it, like these podcasts, like the whole actual doing of the podcast is enjoyable.
I'd say like you have to adapt with the platform for sure, especially if you want to grow on the platform. So there are stuff that you would be limited to doing, like length and the speed of an edit. It is pretty important, or else it just won't get pushed. It limits in the sense that you can't put exactly what you want to put out there. You have to like adapt it and rearrange everything to fit and bring attention to the page, basically, yeah.
A useful aside is the algorithms that are utilized by social media companies to filter content. These algorithms sort posts based on relevancy to the user, favoring original content. It is important to understand creating for a platform and how that platform works and sorts content.
I feel like the process for me, like the editing part of it, is all the same across the board. I'm an older person, so like I've had the time to learn, shortcuts. So I use them shortcuts all the time, especially with editing the podcast. Like I won't listen to the whole thing right away. I listen to a majority of it, but the parts that I know I have to cut out, I cut out.
I guess it's different for each car. Mostly I try to figure out important features or important details, especially the ones that the owner likes for each car, and kind of highlight them in every video. I'd say it's the same in the sense that the structure, but like every car, what I shoot and what I try to highlight is different.
I think it depends. So the music you'll choose, the way you could edit it, and the length of it could be based off the platform. Whether that's TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, you could choose different songs based off like copyright or availability or what's popular on the platform, as some songs are more popular on TikTok than Instagram. For the actual concept of the idea, I try to like stay true to myself and what I would want. So like everywhere you are, or everywhere you're like looking at stuff, you're going to be influenced. So if you're scrolling on Instagram, you will be influenced by what you see on Instagram, and you could mimic that to an extent.
A little bit of both, because creating it for the platform is creating it for myself, because it promotes me, right? But also I do like to shoot things or cars that I like, cars that I think stand out more, and creating it for the platform, it gets attention, but not all videos get attention, which is just how it is on social media. Like it doesn't matter if a video does like 5 million views or 500 views for me. Like it's just what I like, just put it out. That's it.
Social media is a hard tool to master, and it is easy to fall into the trap of making whatever gets good engagement. However, as we've seen today, it is important to have a clear vision to make the best content. This ensures the best engagement with the audience and content that fully represents the creator. This is Ben Ford reporting for Stu Journalism.